performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away.
They gon' know me as legendary. When he stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married.
Yes, sir. Come on, break it. How about that pass? Come on, that was amazing. Nice.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for James Harden.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Curry. And it's Durant in at the 4 slot. And for Philadelphia, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Now, here's Maxey, covered by Irving. Puts up a 3, and James Harden, good for 3.
Way Harden lightly drops those in. It's like he's shooting from 5 feet away.
The pass to Curry. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Embiid.
Timing on the rejection. Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is fantastic.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Simmons. And Embiid with the block. Harden against Simmons. Over to the left wing. Drummond working against Embiid. Good on the shot.
In the mid-range, he's pretty confident. He goes right up and drains the jump shot.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process for making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you win a ring yet.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Durant. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and the rejection by Embiid. And that one, good.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Harden bounce pass. Here's Harris, and Durant sends it back.
Good reflexes right there from Durant. Able to get ahead of the shot, knock it away.
Second chance shot, and Harden, and the nice bucket inside. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Simmons passes to KD. Back to Simmons. Drummond with a screen on Harden. Outside for Durant. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, this just demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Harden outside. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Look, they came out of the locker room hot, and it got contagious. They've been knocking down jumpers like they were layups in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Joe Harris is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then it's Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low.
First team foul.
Philadelphia on D. Stolen by Harden.
I love when guys are alert and aware on D. Great job to prevent the entry pass.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And that one's good. Millsap.
He's capable of playing either guard positions. I mean, when you think about Harden's sense for when his teammates are open, it's sublime.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Yeah, an unbelievable ball handler at 6'10", 6'11". Simmons with one of his most patented drives.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Irving kicks to Simmons. There's the pick. The kick out to Irving. Aldridge a screen. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Irving's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Millsap. Here's Thibault. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you got to respect the physicality of Millsap. He can energize his entire team with that level of activity.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight.
Philadelphia, Paul Millsap, one shot.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
Outside Irving. With 1 on the clock. Basket good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the best shot maker in the league, it just might be Kyrie Irving.
Paul Millsap has been leading the charge for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Howdy, folks, and without further ado, now's a great time to check in with other games currently in progress. The Minnesota Timberwolves have the lead against the Cavaliers out at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And that's a close game, very late.
Yeah, so far neither team can capture momentum and sustain it.
And now turning our attention to this game, we have seen a very confident performance for the 76ers.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Brooklyn with the ball. After the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Simmons. Drummond trying to get himself free, and they get it back. And it's Drummond with the jam. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Green against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris inside the line, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, even when you are right in Harris's face, he feels at ease rising up for the J. You can only do so much against this guy sometimes.
Passes it to Irving. Charity stripe shot. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
The assist goes to
Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
Some changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And it's Korkmaz in for James Harden. The Nets also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Curry. And Harris subbed in for Simmons.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Irving looking for an opening. Driving the lane. Count it. Good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And Irving is a handful in the pick and roll. He has exceptional quickness, and he's a terrific decision maker.
Pass to Niang. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Another three for Philadelphia.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
Outside Irving. And the pass to Durant. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Inside. Here's Maxey. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Look, I appreciate the effort from Irving. You like seeing him get a hand up in time to contest shots.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Come on, fans. Fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Philadelphia leading by 10, setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant. Joe Harris is out there with Simmons. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Claxton in at the power forward. Harris finds KD. Outside, Simmons. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. And that's now 6 points for Ben Simmons. Here is Harden. Pass to Maxey. That one doesn't go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Durant. That one goes in.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes look second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
Passes to Harris. To the paint. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Pass to Maxey. And stolen by Harris. There's the pass to Durant. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets. Seth Curry.
Green against Durant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead.
So polished from the material. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Embiid, the pass to Harden. Embiid with the screen on Harris. Here's Maxey, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks. Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through.
Irving's checked in for Harris. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listening in on Doc Rivers talking to the team, he told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And let's hear it. We're almost there.
Harris against Durant. .41 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden draws the double. Here's Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the 76ers lead by 7. Here's KD.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Your sister dance team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drummond with a screen on Harden. Here's Simmons, and the rejection by Embiid. Harden outside. So the 76ers win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Drive home safely and see you.
Thanks very much,
soon.
James. Congrats on the win. What's your team's mindset right now in terms of approach?
Our consistency and our attention to detail. You know, we're a young team, but we got to focus on the small things. You know, our hard work is going to be enough as well.
Great effort tonight, James. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Joel Embiid.